Welcome to Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotment. On today's episode we're going to be doing a little bit in the kitchen. We've got a chat and I've had a little present come through the door as well. Also we're going to be going out into the greenhouse and doing a few bits within the greenhouse. So guys, just before this video starts, please go along and hit the subscribe button and make sure the bell notification is switched on at the side to notify you when I upload a video. So let's get this video started. So then guys, back in December we went up to London for the day, and when we were in London we were just walking around and we got someone come up to me and said, "Oh, hi, are you Dan from Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotment?" I said yes. We got chatting and she worked out it was one of my subscribers from the channel, and she asked if she could send me a little gift just to say thank you for the work I do on YouTube. I said thank you very much, that's much grateful, and I give her my address. And the other day something come in the post and I knew it's from the channel because of it says, I'll just cover it over and bring it up closely so my address isn't leaked. It says Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotment, so I knew that this had come personally for the channel. I had to open it up just to make sure there was nothing suspicious in it. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring you closer and show you what I've got in this package. So then, this is how the package turned up at my front door. I have crossed out the address, so hopefully you can't see any of the address I'm recording. I'm just checking. No, you can't. You never know, I might end up with a load of cat food samples or something like that coming through the door. But as I said, Jamie sent me this, Jamie and her family. I opened it up and what we got inside? Loads and loads of seeds. So this has all come from Jamie. I'm not too sure what's in there. I've just had a little flip through the top view here. So let's do this together and have a look to see what we've got. We'll just put them down there so you can see. As you can see, we have got some cabbage. Try and make a bit of a pile of things I've got. Got some broccoli. Got some salad leaves. Got some more salad leaves. Got some cabbage. Some more cabbage. What's this one? I've never seen this one before. If anyone has grown that, please put in the comment section below. These are something I want to try out definitely this year. I have mentioned it on the channel. Some carrots. These are the dwarf ones. Got some red carrots. Never seen them before, never tried them before. So hopefully they might be a big success. Also got some more carrots. I won't give you the full names. As you can see, there is loads and loads of packets here. So I'll just put them out and show you what I've got. So altogether Jamie has sent us 82 packets of seeds. So wow, thank you very much Jamie. These will be used at the allotment and throughout the year, so I really do appreciate it. I just need to go through my list now and tick off a lot of the things that I had planned to start growing at the allotment, like the carrots I won't need to get. I did start buying some seeds and bits and pieces for this year. I'll just get them out the drawer down the bottom. These are the ones I've started to buy. There's parsnips, some more beetroot, some more cucumbers, some more Brussels sprouts, more parsnips and some more cabbage. That's what I've started to buy for the allotment, as this year I didn't go to the sale and buy the cheap stuff at Wilkinson's because of last year. It seems like I didn't have a very good crop off of the stuff I had. So let's head out towards the greenhouse and let's do some bits in the greenhouse. So then guys, this is my garden and this is where I keep my greenhouse. And the reason why I keep my greenhouse here is just down to the reason it's easier to help the seeds grow, and I can maintain them and water them on a regular basis, unlike have to keep on popping down the allotment. So any seeds what you see being planted will be here at my greenhouse unless I'm planting them directly in the ground. So let's have a look at the green. So then guys, this greenhouse is an 8-foot by 6-foot greenhouse. It normally supplies me quite well through the year so I can grow my seeds on. As you can see, the greenhouse is starting to get a lot warmer as the greenhouse window is currently open. So it's telling me that spring's on its way, but all we have to be careful of is if we get a cold snap over the next few weeks or so. Over the winter period, I keep the greenhouse just to store my daughter's trampoline in. But what I will be doing today is just going through the greenhouse and seeing if I need to buy anything for the new growing season, and also just to give it a little bit of a clean out. So I thought I'll bring you guys along. Let's get this door open and take out my daughter's trampoline, and this will just, I just keep it in here over the winter period just to make sure it doesn't rot away, or it will always discolour, won't it? I'll just put that on the side for now. And as we go into the greenhouse, we look to see if there's any cobwebs or anything like that, which there is a few cobwebs around and obviously needs a little bit of a clean. But the first job is I'm going to have a look to see what pots and stuff like that I have, and also I need to give it a bit of a clean in here because it's starting to get a little bit grubby. So I'm going to get on with that and I'll bring you back in a sec. So what I'm going to do first is just talk through the pots I have in the greenhouse. I normally buy, once a year, about 200 of these 6-tray pots. They're okay for plugging up little bits and pieces, and they're quite cheap on eBay. They're about £9 for about 200 little cells, 6 cells. The other thing is I always keep is polystyrene trays. When I get these at my local gardening centre or home base or somewhere like that, and these come in very good handy for when you're starting to plant out seeds this time of year. It obviously keeps the seeds a little bit warm over the period, the little chilly period, so it keeps them a little bit warm. So I've got 3 of those. So the plan will be for this year is to have the chilies, what I got recently in the post. I will put the chilies in here on this desk here. Eventually when they've all grown, and they should have plenty of room to grow up here and grow. So this is how I like to keep my pots for the season, so I know exactly what pots I got and what ones I need to buy. I start off my 4cm pots, my 6cm pots, my 9cm pots, my 11cm pots, and obviously the 6-in-1 tray pots, which is an absolutely fantastic thing. And also I'll just move the camera down a little bit. On the second shelf down, as you can see, I got my trays, so that's the 20-in-1 trays and the 10-in-1 trays. So I always know what pots I'm using and what space I have and what replacements I need to get. As you can see, the greenhouse has had a nice clean out inside. All the spiders have been evicted, and this is ready for the growing season. The only other job I have to do is to wash the glass on the outside, but I'll do that as it starts to warm up a little bit, just down to the if the glass is too cold and then suddenly you start washing it, it's got a high tendency to crack, so I won't wash it just yet. So what I'm going to do is bring you in a little closer and show you what seeds we have left over from last year, and if it's worth binning them or recycling them for this year. This is where I would normally have my GoPro, but unfortunately the new GoPro I got for Christmas I had to send back to the shop yesterday due to a fault on it. But I've got to wait for that new one to come, so I'm back on the old tripod trying to find the best angle I can. So this little section here, as you see, is mainly what I leave in the greenhouse over all year, over the yearly period. I have my black gloves. The reason why I wear black gloves is because, if a lot of people don't know, I work in the kitchen, I'm a chef, and I don't want to get all the mud and everything underneath my nails. It's not very pleasant for cooking food and that. The other thing I have is my tomato feed. I need to get another bottle of that as I'm running a little bit low. Then also last year I sent out a help from all my family members if they can save their lolly sticks, so I could use them as labels for the plants. So I've still got quite a few of them. And this is my seeds from last year, what I have left over, which we will be currently sorting out. But when I very first got into gardening, this was one of the very first things I got, and this is how I learnt about a lot of the vegetables I plant. It gives you a time schedule of planting and stuff like that. So the relishes, it says on there, to plant out between May and July, and you're harvesting from May to December. It tells you the exact distance to part them between and how deep they need to go. And it's got quite a few different types of veg on there, which I'll still be using this year as well. Obviously this one's a little bit faded, so if anyone knows how I can grab another one of these, just let me know, because I've looked on the site and they don't seem to have them anymore on the site. So this will just go back here. So I've just got a tray, and we're going to see what seeds we have left over from last year, and if they're any good or it's worth going in the bin. These were, I knew exactly what they are, the colour's gone, but I know what they are. These are the yellow zucchini courgettes, and last year I did have quite a good crop as them, but this year I am only going to put out 1 or 2 plants, so I don't really want to go out and buy a whole new packet where I could possibly plant these up and get the same amount of crop off. So I'm going to keep that packet there. Most of these are quite, the packets are quite beat up. So you got some more courgettes there, some leeks, just different bits and pieces, sunflowers. And now I'm going to grow in my greenhouse. Some lettuce leaves, some chard, sweet corn, tomatoes. To be honest, mainly most of this can probably just go out into the dustbin. Don't put the seeds in the recycling bin, because you will be having different vegetables growing in your recycling bin, especially your pumpkins. I've had it before where I've put pumpkin seeds into the compost bin. The next year I've got a great big pumpkin growing out of the compost bin. So this pot's mainly crap in there and rubbish now. As I say every year, this is a gardener's Bible, and I normally keep in here when I sow my seeds and stuff like that. This is quite a fresh book, and normally write it all in the book there, and I know for the following year to sow them or not to sow them, so that stays in the box too. So that is also ready for the seeds to go back in. Just to keep the zucchini courgettes, that's the only packet I'm keeping this year. Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. Thank you very much to Jamie and her family for sending it. The greenhouse is finally ready. Just need to go out and buy a few new pots and bits and pieces like that. Also, I'm coming up onto my channel to near enough 100 videos, and I have been working hard on doing something special for that 100th video. So please say subscribe to the channel for that. Also guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscriber button and make sure the bell notification is switched on at all times to notify you when I upload a video. Also, I have Facebook and Instagram. I'll leave them links in the description box below. I'll catch you in the next one.